The problem most beginner artists and people that learn to draw run into is that they want to run the other way at the first sight of a challenge. You know, if they're going through a drawing, trying to learn something, and it's too challenging for them, then they automatically want to give up, or they feel like they're not good enough. You know, they feel like they're not going to be able to improve their drawings, they're not going to be able to do it. And, you know, this is difficult. It's definitely a difficult thing. That's why it's called a challenge. What we're all really working to do is to improve, right? We're trying to improve our drawing abilities or our painting abilities or whatever it is kind of art that you do. And this is probably one of the most challenging things to deal with is working through adversity, working through something that makes you feel like you're not good enough. That gives you a negative image of yourself, gives you negative thoughts. You know, it's funny, over the years I've learned that most people that are trying to learn to draw, they don't really have a physical problem with their drawings. Some of them can improve, you know, here and there by shading a little bit more or having variation in their line work and stuff like that. You know, there's a few physical things that could really improve their drawings. But most of the time, the biggest issue is actually a mental problem. They have this mental block. You know, they have low self-esteem, they have low self-worth, or they feel like they're not as good as these other artists out there. They're continually comparing themselves. They feel like they won't improve their drawings. They feel like they want to give up. You know, they have all these negative thoughts. This is a big issue. This is a big problem. I've come across it many times from many subscribers out there and people in the comments. I've gotten emails and questions. And over the years, I've seen it's probably like 70% of people have this mental problem. It's not even anything physical about their drawings. It's a mental thing that they have to work through. And it's difficult, right? This is one of the most challenging things when learning anything, whether you're playing piano or you want to lift weights or something, or get into shape or eat healthier. A lot of it's not even physical, right? It's all comes from our own mind and having control of our own mind. And on that note, before I go any further in the video, I want to talk about today's sponsor, who is Skillshare. So thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills. I first became interested in Skillshare when I was working on a project for my day job, which involved video editing and motion graphics. This led me to a class called Animating with Ease by Jake Bartlett. I found this class to be super helpful when it came to basic animation and motion graphics that I needed to complete my video project at work. I feel more confident with animating and using After Effects, which has been a big help in my career. The cool thing I like about Skillshare is that there are new premium classes launched each week, so there's always something new to discover, and all the videos are ad-free, which helped me to stay in the zone while learning new skills. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. All right, so let's get back into talking about why it's important to challenge yourself. Why is it important to face challenges in your life or in your drawings, you know, in your art career, your art process? What I've learned through my life is that adversity and challenges are the main things that help me in my life. You know, anytime you face some kind of adversity and you're able to overcome it, what does that do for you? It gives you confidence. You gain confidence. If, you know, most of the time if you're afraid to present in front of a class, right? I always had this problem. I was always nervous, like we had to go in front of the class and present a project or something. I was always very nervous. I never wanted to go. But you know, once you get up there and you get into it, and once it's over, most of the time you feel better. You feel more confident. You feel like, okay, I did it. I faced my fear and I got through it. Now, maybe that's not the case for everyone. And maybe that's a bad example. There's other examples out there, right? Things that you can face, adversity, and you can overcome. I think by continually challenging ourselves, doing things that we didn't know we were capable of doing, this is what's going to help us, right? So try to draw things that maybe are a little bit more challenging for you. And most of the time, the problem with a lot of beginners is that they're already drawing things that are way too challenging for them to begin with. And that's why they end up giving up, because they've been drawing for 1 week or 1 month, and they already jump into like, they want to do these photorealistic portraits or figures or something. And it's just not realistic. That's not a realistic goal, right? So try to come up with a realistic challenge. Really challenge yourself to find something that will push you just a little step further. Figure out what you can draw, what you are capable of drawing, and then kind of just bump it up just a little bit. Challenge yourself just a little bit. Push it a little bit more, make it a little more realistic, maybe add some shading to it, whatever that means to you, whatever it is. Just go to that tiny next step. Take 1 step forward. Don't jump to 10 steps forward. If you're walking up the stairs, you have to go 1 step at a time. You can't really go 10 steps at a time, right? So try to treat your drawing and your art that way. And after doing well with these challenges, it's going to improve your confidence overall with your drawings and your art. And that's kind of what I'm looking for, right? That's what we're looking to do, is to kind of just slowly push ourselves, try to do different subjects, more challenging things. And what you'll realize and what's going to happen is that you'll understand the importance of challenges. You'll have the ability to learn and grow from adversity, and you'll gain confidence in your drawings. You're going to gain more confidence in your art, and you're going to improve your art and your drawings. And that's our goal, right? We're trying to improve our drawing abilities or our art abilities, our painting abilities. Always continually challenge yourself, and that's how you're going to improve. That's the zone of improvement, where you're out of your comfort zone and you're challenging yourself. You're facing some kind of adversity. Hope you found this one valuable. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Peace.